Hello, welcome back to Riftforge Studio. It's Tom today, bringing you 3,000 points of my Death Guard versus our guest, I'll get my English right, Martyn.
Yep.
He's
Hello.
bringing Salamanders. Thank you for coming on.
No worries, thank you for having me, appreciate it.
No problem. We are running a Siege of Cthonia mission, core mission again today. We'll be using Strike and Fade, which is the one objective marker, isn't it? Placed in the middle,
One
scattered.
objective.
And then you score at the end of your turn, and it's worth victory points equal to game turn.
Yep, so obviously if you capture it earlier, it can be good, but the later on you have hold of it, the more advantageous it is.
You can run away at the end of the game.
Yeah.
As all Cthonia missions, they're 4 turns, so nice and quick, but also bloody and brutal.
That's the way we like it.
That's how Heresy is. The secondaries are using our Warlord, Giant Killer, but neither of us have Primarchs or Super Heavies or any of the special rules or special unit types that are incorporated in that. Last man standing and break their ranks, as opposed to what Sean and I thought it was First Strike, but one of them got FAQ that's deleted. Yeah, I'm playing Traitors, you're playing Loyalists.
Yeah, hoping to burn some stinky boys with some flamers, but we'll see how that works out.
See if we can ignite some methane. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any affiliate links below always help the channel out, always really appreciated. There's a Patreon link if you feel so generous, always appreciated. And members to YouTube channel also get early access, or slightly early access to the video, depending on how our editing time goes generally. Really excited to see how it goes. Let's get a look at those armies and get rolling with the game. Here is 3,000 points of Traitorous Death Guard running Creeping Death Rite of War. Now, thankfully to the FAQ, my Warlord is Durat Rask. He now counts to the Siege Breaker requisite. He has all his usual gubbins, and his Warlord trait is not the Protocols of Destruction, it's another one that I'll superimpose post. Another HQ is a Cataphractii champion with his free Paragon Blade and a Magna Combi Plasma. And last HQ choice is a Herald Centurion in Artificer armor. He has a Chem Flamer minor combi weapon. Everything else is base and is Legion standard. First of elites is a Contemptor Talon of 2. The one on the left is a Gravis Melter and Melter in the palm. And the one on the right is Plasma all round, so it's a Gravis Plasma Cannon and Plasma Blaster. Next elite choice is 3 Rapier Quad Cannon. Again, the name eludes me. It's been a while since I've used Death Guard. Sorry guys. I know I've paid for incendiary rounds on them, and they come with their frag rounds as well. Another elite choice is 5 Death Shroud with Melter Bombs. They're in a dedicated transport of the Land Raider Proteus, which is exactly as you see, just a twin-linked heavy bolter in the hole there. I have another elite choice of 2 Apothecaries in these tactical squads here. One there, one there. They're both equipped exactly the same. They have Combi Plasmas and Power Swords. The tactical squads are my 2 compulsory troops. Both WYSIWYG and both exactly the same, just the Sergeant has a Power Scythe and Toxin Bombs in each. And then the other troops choice, because Creeping Death allows me, is Grave Warden. They've all been upgraded to Chain Fists, and the Sergeant has Toxin Bombs as well. They've also got a dedicated transport of a Land Raider Proteus, which is, again, WYSIWYG. Onto heavy support is a 10-man missile launcher support squad. There's an Augury Scanner in there, and the Sergeant also has Toxin Bombs. I have a squadron of 2 Whirlwind Scorpius, or Scorpii, whichever the plural is. They have got heavy bolter pintle weapons, no other upgrades. I also have a defense line fortification choice. Did also forget to say that the Herald has the Toxin Bombs as well. And that rounds out my 3,000 points.
Okay, so here we are with 3,000 points of Loyalist Salamanders. I'm using the Covenant of Fire Rite of War today. So my Warlord is the Terminator Armored Praetor. He's got a Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, and I've given him the mantle of the Elder Drake, which gives him Battle Hardened 1. Next to him, I've got a Herald. Only upgrade on him is I've given him a Power Fist, otherwise he's as standard. And then we have a non-compulsory company champion, so again, just completely as standard. I've got 5 Fire Drake Terminators. They've all been given Thunderhammer Storm Shield. One has been given a Chain Fist instead of his Thunderhammer. We've got a Dreadnought Talon, so one has got Autocannon, Power Fist, and Heavy Flamer. The second one has Multi-Melter, Power Fist, and Melter Gun. We've got a Tech Marine who's hanging out with the Heavy Support Squad. He's got the Cognis Signum. And then the final elite's choice is we have a pair of Apothecaries who are with the 2 tactical squads. So onto the troops, we've got 2 identical tactical squads. So 10 men, they've got Vox, Vexilla, the sergeants both have Power Fists, and both sergeants have been upgraded to have Artificer Armor. The entire squad also has Chain Bayonets, and both units have a dedicated transport, which is a Rhino. Both Rhinos have been given a Pintle-mounted Multi-Melter as an upgrade. And then my third troops choice is a 10-man squad of Pyroclasts. They are all completely as standard, no upgrades on them. Finally, we've got a Land Raider. So Land Raider is WYSIWYG, nothing special on that. We have a Spartan. So he's been given a center las cannon. He's been upgraded to have the Pintle-mounted Multi-Melter. And I've also given him a Flare Shield. And then, as we saw earlier, we've got the 10-man heavy support squad. They've got Volkite Culverins, they've got a Vox, they've got an Augury Scanner themselves, and the Sergeant also has Artificer Armor. My Warlord is using the Weight of Duty, which is the Salamander's Loyalist Warlord trait.
Here we are deployed. We rolled for... Well, no, I picked Dawn of War and chose this deployment zone. And then I've forced Martyn over there. I did the age-old thing of, well, on my tactical ineptitude, I've bought a defence line and then realised it was just a waste of 35 points, so hence it's just wrapped around a Land Raider. But being Death Guard and Creeping Death means I'm not impeded. I couldn't really think of any other way where we placed the objective first and it scattered. Hence I chose this side because it came this way, so that's why the tactical squads are either side. Try and score some points, and then I've got a lone Land Raider out on my flank. You saw in the army overview, Rask is in with the missile launch squad. His warlord trait is merciless. Merciless something? Didn't I say merciless doctrine?
Merciless doctrine, yeah.
Yeah, I said that all off camera, thinking that I'd remember it, and I didn't. Still, effectively, it reduces damage mitigation rolls by 1 to a minimum of a 6-up. But being in a missile launcher squad, it's generally going to double people out anyway, unless I'm facing Iron Hands. I don't like Iron Hands.
Yeah, we don't have rules like that, I'm afraid, so you're all right.
I had strategic, I'll get my words right, strategic advantage, so decided not to take night fighting, because Martyn's got lists or things that will ignore that. He's got searchlights and a Tech Marine, haven't you, with Cognis Signum? Yeah,
I've got searchlights on my Land Raiders, which I didn't mention in the army piece. And yeah, I've got a Tech Marine with the classically scummy Cognis Signum,
not at all.
PS5 and ignore night fight, you know.
They're in the rules, you can take them for your fun, it's all good.
Them's be the rules. Not sure how useful him and his Volkite squad are going to be in the face of a billion templates and missile launchers, but you know, maybe they'll distract you for a turn, who knows.
What phase is your warlord trait?
So my warlord trait is the Loyalist Salamanders one. It's called Weight of Duty. It gives me an extra reaction in the assault phase, so it's not super amazing. It's not one of the good ones that's in the shooting phase, but crucially, it gives my warlord and his unit hatred traitors.
Oh, of course. Nice.
And if I happen to be fighting a unit that causes any type of fear, they also get +1 strength on their weapons.
That's pretty neat.
So if things go the right way for me, and if I end up running into the Death Shroud, although they're on the other side of the table to me. I could potentially be at strength 10, which would still double them out through their battered hardened if I end up using my advanced reaction, but we'll cover that when I get to the advanced reaction. Yeah. So similar thing really to Tom. Didn't really know what to do with my deployment. He sort of castled in the middle. The objective's over there, and he's got a lot of firepower. So I pretty much deployed opposite. I'll do the classic yeet the dreadnoughts up the middle, try and absorb some fire, and just see what damage I can do. Probably worth noting, and I mentioned this to Tom off camera, but all my infantry, apart from the heavy support squad, are obviously line, because the pyroclasts get it through my rite of war, and I've got a herald attached to my fire drakes. So everything apart from them and the dreadnoughts and tanks obviously is line. So I've got quite a beefy scoring capability that's going to push up and hopefully do some damage.
Yeah, I got Death Shroud on that one with the herald, and Grave Warden in this one with the champion.
Very nice.
Let's get on to it. Would you like to seize?
I would like to have a go at seizing, yeah. So
come on then.
First roll of the game. No,
not quite.
Jolly good.
Death Guard turn 1. At a Death Guard turn 1 movement, everyone's just advanced apart from my castle, as Martyn called it. Dreadnoughts have sort of split off. Plasma 1 moving to what is a world of pain over there, and this one, if whatever becomes available later in the game. The Death Shroud moved up and round, and the Grave Warden also moved up and round. I ran this tactical squad because, ouch, and this tactical squad have done what I've wanted them to do this turn, is just move on to the objective. Nothing was in range for any reactions, and my second reaction is in the shooting phase, which is useful for me, I think.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
we'll see.
You're optimistic in thinking that the World of Pain is going to be here after the first turn, but you know.
We'll see. First salvo of the Death Guard. This Land Raider Proteus with the Death Shroud in is going to unload into this Salamanders Land Raider. I really like the silver you used on the heavy bolts.
Oh, cheers.
All over, but I just caught my eye on the heavy bolts.
Obviously, I'm not going to react with that. I'm just going to let
see whatever happens.
Yep.
So the two Gravis Las Cannons hitting on 3s. See?
There we go.
I need a 5 or a 6 for Sunder. Oh,
that's a glance. It's cool. So he's just got
pinged a hull point.
Yeah, got 5 hull points remaining. No,
4.
4. It's 5 in Spartan.
Yeah, 6 on the Spartan.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I mean.
Heavy bolter into the Volkite Culverins.
Yep, again, no reaction there.
Twin linked. 4 hits, and then need 3s. Just 2. 2 armor saves, please, sir.
Now, I think I might
tank it.
Do these on the sergeant who's got artist for armor.
Oh,
good. That's a good start, and then a regular mook. Okay, cool. That's a solid beginning. So,
the Grave Warden Land Raider that moved full whack, but being Death Guard is technically the fastest army in Heresy. But anyway, one last cannon has line of sight to this Rhino. I was going to say Land Raider again, but that's a very small Land Raider.
I wish.
And this last cannon can see this is in the side arc of the Spartan, and the heavy bolter has no target on anyone.
I think I'll be getting cover saves from both those sets of shots.
Yeah. So into the Rhino then. 2 hits. 2s with Sunder. So it's 2 pens.
And then
6
2
ups.
6-ups. Negative. Uh-oh.
What does it do? It goes
boom. Okay. Boom.
Resolve that in a sec, and then into the Spartan. 1 hit. Why did it the other way around? Okay.
So still a pen.
6 up.
A 6-up. Oh.
What does it do?
Not like this.
Wow. Sorry, Martyn.
It's all right. It's not like that.
A very
heavy
expensive unit. Yeah, let's count up some models for explosions. And so, yeah. So how far does a Spartan explode? See how many that clips.
Yes, I think you want to be rolling that.
Do I roll that? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So for each, that will.
So it'll just get both the dreadnoughts.
So the first dread. So the
Autocannon.
Autocannon, thank you. Yes.
8, yep. 2+ save. Oh, now the 6 has come out.
And then the other one, yep.
Oh.
Into count. Yeah,
all good.
Explosion hits with it onto the tactical squad inside, so it's 11 inside.
Yep.
2s, so that is 8 wounds.
Yep, so.
And get rid.
Okay. So, obviously, I'm just going to do these on
everyone.
normal mooks.
Yeah.
No damage mitigation, so, because of the strength 8, so 3 guys die.
3 guys die, and then pinning check for them ones.
Yep.
You good?
I'm good.
Yep.
And then 3 out of 11 is not the required amount for a
not
leadership check, is it?
And then 7 guys inside the Spartan. Checking, yep. All of them?
All of them?
Yep. I don't want to see any of the what's, okay? Please.
I guess I can allocate some of these to my Praetor as a starter for 10 because my Praetor has battle hardened. Yeah. So I'm going to do start off doing them 2 at a time on the Praetor because battle hardened 1 makes him T5, so he can't get doubled out. Yep. So first volley, second one, so he loses a wound. Do the third.
Yeah.
And again, still on the Praetor, obviously this is. And then, okay, cool. So the Praetor loses a single wound, and then I'll obviously remove and get the units out for.
And do you want to, quick pin and check for the guys inside?
Yes,
or are they fearless?
They're fearless because they've got a herald.
Oh, they got a herald.
Yeah.
Cool. Next to unload is the Plasma Contemptor. I was going to say Derriday, but it's definitely not Derriday. He's going into the Volkite Culverin squad, hopefully targeting around there. Does it get hot first? It doesn't. BS5, scatters 1 inch.
Oh, yeah, it's going to go like
that way.
Basically that. So you're basically still going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
4?
Oh, yeah, 4. You just about missed those 2.
We want 2 to wound.
Well, you're actually on 3s because of the Salamanders rule. Not that it matters. So
does it affect breach?
It does not affect breach. So the Salamanders rule just means that Plasma, Flame, and Melter and Volkite's -1 to wound, but it doesn't affect strength or breach.
So that's 3 breaches.
Good.
Cover saves.
So 5 up cover saves. I make 1, so 2 guys die.
2 guys. The quad launchers are going to fire their incendiary shot into a decimated Volkite Culverin squad.
Yep, I'm going to use my return fire reaction now because the rest of this round has gone so well for them. I need to get it out of the way before they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, so 3 large blast barrages. So we'll set the first one.
You got to put it on a person, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
center's got.
If you put it on that guy again, same as the plasma, you basically end up with all of them.
Where does it go? Hits.
Hits. Yep.
First barrage or second barrage flips that way.
Wouldn't technically get anyone.
No. And the last one goes that way and doesn't get. It's not.
I think we're still going to get 2 from that one just because of where the. Oh, actually, no, you won't. Sorry. No, I lied. So. Just the 1 which hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the dudes.
Nice. Now it's a strength 4 and pinning and shred. So force to wound. I have rolled enough dice there, haven't I?
Yep, and you've definitely shred.
3 shreds. So that is 5 armor saves.
That is pretty big oofs. So what I'm going to do for these is because of the recent FAQ that stipulates that you can't use equipment in return fire reactions, my Technomarine Cognis Signum is essentially useless. So I'm going to try and leverage his Artificer armor. So on 2s.
Yeah. Yep.
Nope. And then 3 regular guys. 1 more.
Just 2 more.
Yeah, so we just have to quickly check that back. Turns out I've been far too generous and was rolling too many saves. So just the Technomarine dies. Yep. However, there is still a pinning check on that unit.
There is.
And they are fine.
They're fine.
For now.
Now let's get some dice together for that return fire goodness.
Yes.
Return fire and Volkite Culverins. 30 shots, hitting on 3s.
30 shots, hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. Yep, so got 21 hits. So now it's 3s to wound because we had a quick chat and the guns are toughness 5, so we think because they're bulky 4, the majority unit toughness is 5, but obviously comment if we get that wrong.
If we're wrong, let us know.
The Culverins are strength 6, so 3s.
12 wounds on the quad launchers. I'm going to take 3 at a time on taking out the gunners first, or 3 individual gunners first. So I dropped 1, so that's 1 death fragate so far. So that's 2 death fragate so far. 1 more gunner. He's okay. He's okay. Sorry for rolling it like this.
That's all right.
Let's pick up a few more, make it quicker. He's okay. So he's dead. So that's 3 death fragate, and then I'll take it on a gun. So 1 gun's on 1 wound. So that's 4 death fragate in total.
Coolio. So same again, 3's to wound. That's 1 more wound.
1 more, and I'll take it on that last gun. It's okay. I did have some shrouds to take on the 4 wounds failed. I'll take 1 back on the gun. Missile launcher squad are going to fire at the reaction spent Volkite Culverin squad. 10 shots hitting on 3s. 5 misses. Yep, 5 misses.
Yep.
And then 2's to wound. 4 wounds. 4 cover saves in, sir.
Yep, it's for 5 plus cover saves. I make 1, so I lose 3.
3 more. Last thing to shoot for Death Guard, the Scorpius sat still. I'm going to unload 2 barrages into the remainder of the Volkite squad.
Yep, so it's probably the best one. You get all 3. It's a bit of a toss-up as to which one is the best. I'll move that a bit closer to you.
Thank you. What happens? First one hits.
Yep.
And the second one scouts that way.
Flips that way.
No
So it hits no one. So 3. Yes.
2's to wound. 4's to breaches. 1 breaches and 2 armor saves. Crucially, the armor saves you can re-roll against.
Yes, it's not AP3 or anything.
No, it's just AP4, yeah.
Okay, so 2 armor saves, so 3 plus re-rolling because I'm heavy, so re-roll that too.
Ooh.
Okay.
1, and then
armor
save on the breach.
The 5 up on the breach. No, so there is 1 hero
left.
left.
Can he tank a pinning check?
He may well be able to tag a pinny check. I feel optimistic. I do not feel optimistic. So he's now pinned. And I think this is the end of your shooting phase, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So I'll take a leadership check on them. I mean, he's happy.
He's tanked that.
He's happy to stand there and get shot. And then I also need to do a leadership check on these guys because there were 11. They've lost 3, which is over 25%. So leadership on them, and they like it as well.
Yeah. May as well just do a turn wrap up because I've got no charges.
Yeah.
That was a very successful first turn shooting for me because popping that Spartan was unprecedented. But it goes to show how fast Death Guard can be, really. And the fact I can unload at full ballistic skill on tanks.
Yeah, that's not ideal that my 5-inch move Terminators are now stuck in my deployment zone, essentially. I foresee a lot of templates coming their way. Ultimately, not a great round of rolling from me, but yeah, you know, fast Death Guard tanks. The only thing we need to do at the end of the round is
scatter that bad boy.
You've got onto the objective, so you capture that for 1 point.
I do.
And now we need to scatter it d6 plus 6 inches in a random direction.
Yes. Right, if I could find a scatter die that I'm furiously hunting for. Now that I've finally found a scatter die, d6 plus 6 on this bad boy. Do we still have to re-roll the hit?
Ooh, I'm not sure about that.
Because it was only deployment, wasn't it?
It said deployment. I'm not sure. We might have to.
Let's re-roll it anyway.
Re-roll it.
It's going that way.
So it's going 11 inches that way, which basically puts it at the corner of the tower there.
That's where it ends up. Let's roll into Martyn's Salamanders Turn 1.
Yeah, so turn 1 movement, pretty much just pushed everything up. The 2 dreadnoughts have just moved in towards the centre because that's where the objective is at the moment, to try and apply some pressure. Terminators moved their 5 inches because that's all they can do. Tactical squad just I ran with them just to move them up, just in case the objective comes my way again. Land Raider, as I think I already mentioned, but just pushed him forward. I've got to play aggressive. I've got 10 Pyroclasts and a champion in there, but I didn't want to get them out now. If they can survive another round of shooting, then they'll be in a good place to affect the game. And then finally, just this Rhino over here, I just pushed this one up. It's full 14-inch move. just to sort of hang around there in case the objective moves a little bit, just to try
Anticipatory.
yeah, to try and give me a little bit of options. Obviously, them losing their transport kind of kills their mobility, so unless something magical happens and the objective just jumps 12 inches this way, they're going to struggle to have a part in this game. So a little bit tricky, but we'll see what happens.
I use my move and phase reaction and move my contempt at 4 inches closer to the Land Raider.
Yep.
Time to roll some shooting.
Yeah. Yep, so first declaration of shooting is I'm going to shoot my Land Raider. It's going to split its fire. So because it moves 12, one weapon can fire at full BS, which is going to be this sponson. I can just about see the Scorpii. So 2 shots there at full BS into the Scorpii. Then the other las cannon and the heavy bolters are going to fire at the thud guns, or quad mortars, whatever they're called in the middle.
Nice.
So we'll start off with the full ballistic skill. So 2 shots, hitting on 3s, 1 hit. Now your side armor 12, strength 9, so 3s to glance, 4s, 5s, 6s to pen.
Sunder.
With Sunder. Jolly good. That's how this game's going to go. 2 shots from my other las cannon.
2 6s now.
2 6s, yeah. Nope. And then 4 shots from the heavy bolter.
This one's twin link there, isn't it?
It is twin link. So 6s. Ooh. I mean, on any other day.
Yeah, that would have been hot. 2
hits. So strength 5, toughness 5. So 4s. 1, please.
Armor save.
Yeah, okay. All good.
Wow, that was
impressive. Keeping on trend with the impressive dice rolling. The next bit of shooting is I'm going to fire that dreadnought at the tactical squad.
I will shroud.
Yep, so he's also going to have a 6+ cover save, so this is obviously multi-melter. So we'll do that now. So first one, so the multi-melter, hitting on 2s.
That's one scattered. That's going that way.
It's going that way.
Twin linked.
But it's twin linked, yes, because it's Gravis.
Yep.
And then I'll do the fist as well.
Yep.
So in the tray to count. Now where were those 6s earlier when I needed them? So 2s, because obviously strength 8. There it is. Karma.
So 6s for the cover, and then 5s for the shroud. Right.
Turn 1.
One goes to a puff.
Yep. And then we may as well just do it while we're here. So the second dreadnought is also going to be firing at them. So he's got a flamer in his fist, so it's just 3 shots from his Gravis autocannon.
Yep.
So 2s.
All hit.
All hit. Strength 7, so it's 2s. And then rending 6 up. Hey, we got 2 regulars and a rending, please, sir.
So I'll do the 2 regulars first, 3 ups. Okay. 6 up cover still?
Yeah, go for it. Why do you have to be like this? All right, cool. So end of the phase, as you saw, shooting, didn't achieve anything. So I just ended up moving. The only 2 things for me to do is I don't have that objective, so I can't score that, so it's not going to move anywhere until potentially next turn. So the only things left is the second half of the Salamander's trait is anything with a hull point or anything with multiple wounds. It will not die on a 6+.
This is where them 6s are coming, all right?
Yeah, well, we certainly hope so.
Don't worry about it, Trey. Let's just get it on table.
So we'll just do it on the Land Raider. Nope. Okay. And then on my Praetor. Hey, there we go. That would have been
beautiful. Yeah, it wasn't very much output there, where I took out your...
Oh, I forgot to snap shoot them.
Do it now.
Sure.
Yeah. Or is it going to attack squad?
Yeah, I'll put in the attack squad.
Snap shooting Volkite Culverin.
Yep, 5 shots from a snap shooting Volkite Culverin into the tactical squad. Now that they've already used their shroud on the dreadnoughts, so on 6s.
6s coming out.
Hey, I've got 2 6s. How are we about that? And then I'm strength 6, so I'm winning on 2s.
Right, armor save.
Okay, cool.
For goodness sake.
Glad we did that.
When you feel bad for rolling good. It's like kicking a puppy.
It is like kicking a puppy. Although, obviously, he's not pinned at the end of beginning of next turn.
No, so yeah. Nice. On to Death Guard turn 2. And the Death Guard turn 2 movement, the Land Raider with the Grave Warden inside moved at full 12, bringing its las cannons to bear down that avenue. Tactical squad just shimmied this mission is difficult because you've no idea where that objective is going to end up. So you don't want to spread too far out because it's all converging on there. But if it scatters this way, then I've got some coverage that's not too far away, and then if it scatters that way. But hey ho, we'll see how that goes. Everything in the middle of the castle sat still, doing what it does. This Contemptor moved from the objective into terrain, forcing a reaction or enabling a reaction.
Yeah, so I reacted with my Terminators just to get myself a free 4-inch movement, essentially, because obviously the Praetor's Initiative 5. I know I'm going to eat Large Blast templates, but it was essentially another movement phase, which I couldn't really pass up on such a slow unit.
Yeah, why not? Tactical Squad, they moved 7 inches, claimed the objective, and this Contemptor moved up, following up. Well, not completely decided. Death Shroud disembarked from their Land Raider, which moved full 12 after they'd got out. Try and take out some armour, perhaps. We'll see how they get on. And I'm just hedging my bets for how this might go later on when it's scored. Let's roll some dice to see what dies. Death Guard turn 2 shooting. The Land Raider that disgorged the Death Shroud is going to power the Machine Spirit. This last cannon is going into the Land Raider. This last cannon is going into the Rhino. And Heavy Bolter can't see anything with its centre line. So the last cannon into the Rhino. 3's to hit. 1 hit. 2 with Sunder. There we are.
Hey! Lady Luck shines on me. Do you reckon I'll get a 6 from that?
Yeah, you get 6.
Yeah, nice.
You are obscured, then freeze. See?
Oh, there we go.
Square one.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
The Contemptor with all the melter is going to load it into the Land Raider I failed to do anything to. This turn, anyway. So the Twin Links, they're all in Armor Vein. The Gravis Melter, both hit, and then I'll get... And yeah, everything hits, everything's Armor Vein. So the first one, 8, so I need 6 on 2. It's a glance.
Glance, yep.
Second one, pen.
Yep.
And the last one, pen. So it's 2 pen rolls.
Yep.
Does it go boom? No,
it does not.
Just immobilised.
Immobilised, and it's down to 1 wound, which I've marked up.
Leadership check for the Pyroclast inside. Leadership 9.
All good.
No snap shooting from then, unfortunately. A desperate attempt to try and pop that Land Raider in the shooting phase, or with other stuff still to come, possibly. One last cannon is going to unload into it. The Heavy Bolter is going to load into the Tat Squad, and the other last cannon is going to go into the Fire Drake Squad. So last cannon into the Land Raider. 2 hits.
Ruh-roh.
Sunder, 1 pen, Sunder that one. 1 pen.
6 up. 6 up. Come on, 6 up. Oh, okay, so he's gone.
So he's gone. Does it go pop? No, it doesn't.
It does not. So it's just a wrecked vehicle, but I need to do a leadership check because of the penetrating hit.
Yep.
I'm good on an 8.
Yeah.
Nice. So we'll remove that in a second.
Other last cannon into the Fire Drakes. Freeze. No. I'll get 2 more dice out for the Heavy Bolter. Freeze, twin linked. And then
Freeze.
3s. 3 wounds.
Yeah, so I'll just take these on regular mooks because I've got a I feel no pain from the apothecary. So regular guys. Oh, good.
That's all of it. Now that I've got the shooty, killy, hurty stuff out, finally, the Scorpius are going to unload into them and targeting on that guy's base, hitting 8 on a hit.
Yep.
Wow. And it goes that way. 2?
2, yeah. So, 1 second. So from his head goes to there.
So 1 on my
Contemptor, and then you're going to get 1,
6?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, on me. Oh, and then you need to flip. Do your.
Yeah, I do need to flip.
Thingy.
It goes that way to hit.
I think you'll still get that one guy
So
because
it's 2 on. So 7 on you, 2 on me.
Yes.
Cool. Let me get a few more dice out of my pocket. 6. 1 more. Come on, Tom. 2's the wound, and of course there's 3 1.
I did stipulate that I was going to shroud. We did it off camera. Sorry, we didn't repeat it, but yeah, I stipulated I was shrouding.
Martyn is shrouding this, so that is 4 3 breaches and 1 armor save.
Yep. So I'll do the 1 armor save first.
Yep.
2+.
That was it.
Good. And then I've got breaches. So what I'm going to do with the breaches, I'm going to take 1 on my it's strength 8, isn't it? No, I'm not going to do that.
It's risky.
I'll take 1 on my student. No, so I'm just going to use the shroud. So 5 ups. So I failed 2. So 2 guys die.
Pin and check.
Yep. Not like this.
Oh,
and I fail.
Pinned.
That's not ideal.
Next to fire, the mortars are going to load with their incendiary rounds into the tactical squad. Targeting best mass effect is 7 on a hit.
Yep.
Let's see what we get. Oh, that's a big old scatter.
That is.
So that's
what's that?
6?
6?
No,
7. 7. You're not BS5, are you?
No.
Huzzah.
So I need it to flip.
Yep. So you've got 2 chances at flipping it now. Sorry about that.
I'm going to do that there. So I can move that so long as that's going to then...
That flip back that way, does it?
Well, I can choose to, so long as it touches any part of that. So yeah, it will flip that way to get what we can.
So that would be 3.
Mm-hmm. From the original one, it's going that way.
So it would be there and it would flip that way.
So just 3.
Yeah, so just the 3 then.
Oh, that's disappointing. Anyway, can't have it all.
Not for me, it's not.
4s with shred. And then shred, so 2 armor saves.
Yeah, so 3s, and then obviously 5+ apothecary.
Better anyway.
Where are these rolls when I actually need it for the important units that need to survive?
Missile launcher squad for effectiveness is going to go against the tactical squad. 10 shots still, hitting on 3s. Missed twice.
Yeah. And obviously I've already used my reaction, so I only get 1 in the shooting phase.
Win on 2s. So it's 7. 7.
7. So it's strength. Yeah, so strength 8, AP 3. Obviously, I've got artificer armor, however you want to pronounce it, on the sergeant. So I don't really have a choice but to try and do that because obviously the apothecary is worthless because of strength. So first up, 2.
Okay.
Okay. So then a further 5 die. So the sergeant dies.
Plasma contemptor. It's going to load into the fire drakes. Target in the centre gets all of them, but we'll see how this goes. Does the Gravis plasma get hot first? It does.
Oh.
It doesn't fire, and then it's a 2-up armor save. He's okay. He's got a plasma blaster though.
That's just a shot.
So it's 2 shots. Yeah. Both hit.
One wound.
1 wound and. Oh yeah. So
yeah.
It's just 1 breach then. Please.
1 breach. So it's strength 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll just take on. I'll take on the chain fist because he's not going to punch a tank anytime this game, I don't think. So it's all good.
Cool.
Because of his
3-up.
3-up invuln.
His tactical squad, being Death Guard, I can Fury post move. So I'm going to resolve the combi plasma first, and then do all the rapid fire bolt shots off because I haven't got enough dice, and it's not much fun just to watch bolt pigs firing away. So combi plasma first, 2 shots in on 3s, 1 hits. 3 to wound, not 2.
3 to wound.
Which is the Legion rule. 1 breach.
Okie dokie. Pyroclasts get an invulnerable save against.
Tasty.
I think it's. Tell you what, let me just check it. They get an invulnerable save against some sort of attack. I'm not 100% which. Yeah, so just checked it. Pyroclasts get a invulnerable save against Plasma, Volkite, Flamer, whatever. So it's 5+. So 1 guy on a 5. No, so a guy takes a wound.
And I'll do some strength 4 shots off camera. After rapid fire and Fury, there was 11 wounds in total.
Yeah, so 29 shots and then 11 wounds dealt. So 2+ because they got artificer armor. Drawn. So your man that ate the plasma shot earlier on
got him.
Dies.
And then this tactical squad are also going to Fury, but they're out of rapid fire range, so they'll only be 2 shots each. I'm debating whether to do the combi plasma or wait until I get closer. I was just having a debate on who could see, but they can all see.
Yeah, they'll all be able to see that guy at the front. Just
so
put the box in the back.
With the apothecary in there, it's 22 shots. Yep. That was 15 hits. force to wound, so that is take out 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Impressive amount of wounds.
That's 11 wounds again. Yeah. Let's get that out so I can rattle. Can I take out another one?
I reckon the odds probably in your favour here. You've done a wound to another.
Woohoo!
Let's go! 2 wound artificer.
At the end of my shoot phase, so we'll resolve some leadships on the tactical squad.
Yep, so obviously their sergeant's dead, so they're 7. They are running.
Oh dear, how far?
It's going to go 1d6
Oh, you got
because of the
Vexilla, yeah.
Vexilla. So they go 5 inches.
Still further than you want it to. Well, remember that. Let's do
That's all right. It's only two models.
That's true.
And then on the pyroclasts, leadership 9 because they're champion.
You're good.
And they're good.
Still pinned though.
Still pinned.
Deciding whether I want to do some charges. So I decided not to do any charges, purely because Martyn's cleverly deployed his contemptors in a way that, as I targeted the main unit of the fire drakes, I didn't want to multi-charge because I'd be going last against against the contemptors to make myself the primary, or get into the primary, because I'd be going last and against brutal free multi-attacks. Not going to work.
Yeah, it's very generous of you to say it was cleverly as well. It was it was entirely not intentional.
No,
it just happened to throw it land that way.
Take it. So on to the end of the turn wrap up. That was a turn of 2 halves. I'm happy I've got them out, but I'm not happy in the fact of how much I had to put in to get them out. I'm happy that they're pinned, but I was unfortunate of how shooting into the fire drakes hadn't been useful to try and whittle them down slightly further. Everything else still waiting, really. I think it's just going to converge in the middle, isn't it, really, depending on...
Yeah, so, I mean, you get yourself 2 points because it's your turn 2, but the objective now scatters d6 plus 6. So hopefully it comes my way.
Yeah. Where's the tray gone?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Stole that.
Well, it doesn't count if it's not in there. So we'll see where this goes. Plus 6 to that.
You need to re-roll
that to rules.
Hey!
So 7 inch your way.
Yeah, so it's basically going to be sat on the edge of the tank there.
So it was, yeah, the player with, it's in the wording of the missions, player with the strategic advantage moves it as little as possible to take it out of impassable.
It's not passable.
Yeah,
you can move through vehicles.
I started overthinking that. Well done, Tom.
Yeah.
Right, that's going your way.
Cool.
Let's play your turn 2. Top of Salamanders Turn 2. Does Martyn's tactical squad rally?
Yeah. So they do. So they can now move
4 inches,
3 or 4 inches. So I think they'll probably just do the brave thing and just hide behind some crates.
Keep your line alive. Let's do some more movement.
Yeah. Yeah. So Salamander's movement. So move this dreadnought over here towards that Land Raider. Doesn't really have an impact on the game, but it's spitting out las cannons, which could affect these guys.
Yep.
That dreadnought is just pushed up there just to sort of try and give Tom a few more another threat arc to think about, because he could go to them, he could potentially take a charge into the castle and start messing around with the castle in the middle. Obviously the pyroclasts aren't moving because they are pinned, so they can't do anything this turn. With the movement of the objective, I move my cataphract alternatives over here, feeling really happy about myself. And then Tom decided to be lame and move his dreadnought into range of the objective to deny me. Yeah. So I now have a choice of, do I try and fight a dreadnought at initiative with his weapon skill 5, brutal 3 fist, or do I just accept that I'm not going to have the objective this turn?
Who knows? Got some shooting to deal with first, though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of shooting to deal with. We'll see what's... and then... Just worth noting, I moved the Rhino over there just to sort of hide him a little bit. And I don't know if we got it on camera at the beginning, but the tactical squad that rallied, I just shimmied them behind the crates.
Yeah.
They're probably going to get Grave Wardened or Death Shroud, whichever one they are.
Yeah, Grave Wardens.
They're probably going to get... They might get Grave Wardened, I don't know, or they might just come and fight them. If they're not dead from the Dreadnought.
Let's do some shooting.
So my first... declaration is I'm going to shoot my Melter Dreadnought at his Land Raider.
And this I will shroud against?
Yep, so 2 shots with the Gravis Melter, so that is in Armor Bane range. Both hit. And then I've got 1 shot with the Fist Melter Gun, which is not in Armor Bane range. Which is also a hit, although I need that
Roll that again.
So we'll do the Fist first, so 6 is to glance, negatory. Then the 2,
6 on.
sorry, oh no,
You thinking Salamander special rules or something?
No, I was thinking you need to do your Shroud, but that's after I've actually rolled to penetrate or...
Yeah.
So Tom said that he was going to Shroud this.
Yeah.
So first Armor Bane shot.
Nope.
Second Armor Bane shot.
Nope.
Good. Okay, good chat.
Sallies don't get any benefits to broken melters or something?
No, they do not.
That would be dope.
That kind of goes with the theme of the game so far.
Well, you burned a reaction from me. So.
I did. And the second thing is my Contemptor is going to shoot at the tactical squad. So the first thing he's going to do is use his Flamer Fist. So I get 2 of them. This is a Salamanders Dragon Breath Heavy Flamer. Ooh. So it's strength 6.
Ouch.
Doesn't affect the AP, just slightly easier to wound. So 2 wounds from the Flamer.
Do you mind? I know I should have said so straight away. Do you mind if I shroud these ones?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
2 wounds on the Heavy Flamer, so freeze. Shroud. No, I'd say 1. Okay, 1 dead.
You don't need Shroud, you've got an Apothecary.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you save 1 with the Apothecary, which is on a 5.
Yeah.
So 1 guy's dead.
Thank you for...
No worries. And then I've got the autocannon. So 3 shots from the autocannon.
Yep.
2s. Now, again, I kind of need that for my follow-up.
Do it again. Oh,
so
close.
1 rend and 2 regular.
So Apothecary for the rend.
Yes.
No.
Haha.
2 regular, 3 ups.
Cool.
Apothecary on the failed 3 up. No.
Yeah. So that is 3 dead in total. My 1 remaining Volkite guy, he's going to fire at the quad mortars. Mm-hmm. Not a great load of options because tactical squad would blow me away. If I shot at them, I could end up making my life a bit more difficult on the charge potentially. Unless he doesn't. Actually, I'm going to be really indecisive. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to fire my 5 Volkite into your tactical squad. Yeah. Purely because then your choice is to remove your Apothecary and make my charge longer with my Dreadnought, assuming you pass your leadership or more of your guys die. So we'll go with that then. It's 5 shots.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s for 4 hits, and then strength 6. So I'm going to wound you on 2s.
Oh, of course you got 2 ones.
Jeez. Of course I draw 2 ones.
3 up on the Apothecary. Does he save himself? He doesn't. It all happens at the same time anyway, and it's okay.
Pass.
Anyway.
So I get 1 Death Fulgurate because Death Fulgurate happens before damage mitigation.
Yep. Dear Lord. Apothecary dead.
Why does the Emperor hate me? Abandoned me. Okay, so the final thing I'm going to do, probably not optimal, and people are probably screaming at their computer screens. I'm going to fire my Pyroclasts at the Dreadnought. Now, they are pinned, so they're only snap firing and hitting on 6s.
But 6s with Armor Bane. So
6s with Armor Bane. I mean, you do still have a reaction left if you want to use it.
I can't take a Shrouded save. I suppose I will shoot back.
Yeah, because we established over there that we obviously didn't need to because you have an Apothecary. So 7 Pyroclast Melter. That's still the scatter dice that I had before. So hitting on 6s, see what happens.
Come on. Not a single sausage.
And then 1 shot from the Champion's Bolt Pistol.
Go on.
The bane of Dreadnoughts everywhere, the 1-shot bolter. And then a 6 to wound.
Go on.
No. Does that get on, Blade? No. So see if the plasma cannon gets hot first, I suppose.
I'll do plasma cannon first. Yeah, it doesn't get hot this time.
Yeah. Then the template.
Wherever it doesn't hit itself, and I'm probably going to scatter onto myself.
I mean, that's probably, that guy's probably your best bet, I think.
Send the ball of plasma.
Goes 1 inch away from you. That's not...
It's not too bad.
Not the worst thing. It was on his head. Goes 1 inch. Goes to there,
5?
so you get...
No, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
So you get basically those front ones.
Cool. 6. 3s to wound.
3s to wound me. Yep.
Okay. So that's 2 breaches and 3 armor saves.
Cool. So I'll do the breaches first.
Yep.
So I get a 5+ against these.
Yep.
So the guy on 1 wound
Takes it.
dies.
Yep.
And then it was
3 armor.
3 2-up armor saves. Oh, good. So one guy. Oh, and you get a
Plasma blaster.
plasma blaster as well.
One gets hot, armor save on that. He's okay. And then the wounds, so 3 up the wound is a breach.
No. Oh, so
1 wound gets moved around.
1 wound gets moved around. Yeah, because the guy with I didn't remove that wound marker.
Okay.
Not the best exchange for me there.
End of the shooting phase, tactical squad, leadership check. No, they're okay.
They're all good. Got 2 charges. My dreadnought over here is going to charge into that tactical squad. The dreadnought over here is going to charge into the land raider.
Yep.
We'll start with the charge into the land raider first. So on the table, I probably should have already measured this, but closest to closest, it's 6 inches. So I need to show a 5 on the dice.
Yep.
Because I get +1.
Yeah, you do.
Just about.
That's in.
That's going to be a land raider at strength 9, slapping a armor value 14 tank.
It's going to happen.
But, you know.
On to the other one.
On to the other one. So this one.
It's quite a bit further.
Quite a bit further.
10 on dice.
So it's a 9 on the tape measure, +1 makes it an 8, -1 makes it a 9. So because a -2 for going through the terrain or going across the...
Yeah, for shortest fit, yeah, you will clip. Okay.
Yeah, so... Oh, and then of course, because all the terrain is dangerous, I will need to roll.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me on my own rules.
That's all right, anytime. I'm here to help. So I'll do the... On a 1, I'm all good.
Yeah.
And then 2d6, I need to show 9 on the dice.
Send it. Oh,
let's go.
I will set to hold the line, whatever it is.
Okay, yes. So, hang on a minute. I probably need to move because if you run away and I catch you, so I got a 12.
8. I'm okay.
You're okay, yeah.
Sergeant's still there, so you just get 1 less.
Yeah, one less attack.
One less dead.
And then I was debating, similar to Tom last turn, over whether I charged. I decided to use the wrinkles on my brain to not charge that dreadnought because
I like that, sir.
Because at the moment he's denying me the objective, but next turn I've got a lot of stuff there because they're not going to be pinned at the start of his turn, so I'm also technically denying him the objective, so he's got to work hard to remove all that. So just those 2 fights to resolve. Over here then, dreadnought into him. I've got 4 attacks. He's weapon skilled 2 because he's moved, just so I hit you on 2s.
Yep. And of course you roll a 1.
Of course, I have to. It's law that I have to roll a 1 with every dice roll.
9 you want. 5.
So strength 9, yeah. 5 to glance, 6 to pen. I did nothing.
Okay.
That's very much sums up the, the game.
Toxin bombs on the charge. Just one dice, and of course you roll a 1. That's an in-bomb save, sir. And of course you roll a 1 again.
Okay.
Okay.
So down to 5 wounds before we even started.
So initiative step 4. The sergeant's going in with 2 attacks. Hitting you on 5s. No, nothing. Now we're into initiative step 1.
I get 3 attacks.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s, because I'm obviously on weapon skill 5.
Oh,
Always with the 1s. And then 2s.
Geez.
There we go. Well, consolation prize, I squish a dude.
Squish a dude.
I squish a dude gets squished.
Ouch. Crack grenades, 6 of them within adherency or combat range, whatever it is. Yeah, there's definitely 6 in my hand. I need 5 to wound. Ooh, that's all right.
That's how you roll a set of wounds.
4 armor saves.
All good.
All good.
So
I should have taken 1.
you lost 1 from my attacks, which were resolved at the same step. So I win combat.
So I'm on a 7 or less.
You are.
I'm okay. We are there. And the Sally's turn 2.
Yeah, so just a bit of positioning, not a whole lot of damage done. A couple of charges made, but obviously did no damage there, which isn't ideal. I don't hold that objective, neither does Tom, so it's not going to go anywhere. So the only thing I have left to do is I've got to do 2 it will not die rolls. So first one on the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
So he's back up to full health. And then the second one on the Pyroclasts, now they get it on a 5+.
Nice.
My godness. Now the dice rolls are coming out. Just when they're not needed, rather than be alive.
It's hot.
Yeah.
On to Death Guard turn 3. End of Death Guard turn 3 movement. I moved up this Land Raider that had a Contemptor to try and slap it to death in Martyn's turn. Full 12 inches. Martyn reacted. Thought it was essentially, I was trying to play a scissor action between two Land Raiders, and then Martyn reacted towards that one, so I couldn't get them out and disembark, although they're only weapon skill 4, so it's probably not a wise charge.
Oh, right.
Don't need to be
Yeah,
too
I'm
afraid of them.
weapon skill 5, so that's not
Yeah.
potentially not a winning fight for you.
Although I've just realised I haven't moved that Contemptor, but
You can do it now if you want, I don't mind.
think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to leave them there. This Contemptor, so what happened first was this tactical squad ran up onto the top of the Land Raider, or the wrecked Land Raider. The Contemptor then had space to move around 8 inches, and the Death Shroud and Herald closing the noose on an objective that who knows what happens. Scorpius moved to the right to try and just get line of sight with heavy bolters, just hope. Well, what we've got risked now is that there's a mass target-rich environment of mine and Martyn's.
Yeah, because we're playing Kiss Chase and in the middle, suddenly all the large blast templates, which have been quite dangerous, are now at risking your own units with scatter, and then being barrages, they could easily flip onto your own guys, so it's a bit more
It's a risk.
Larry.
Risk-reward, should we say. Obviously, they had to sit still. And the Rapiers and the Missile Launcher squad also sat still. I'm going to throw some dice to see what dies. Turn 3 shooting. Both Land Raiders are going to unload into the Fire Drakes, as it's all going the same place and everything's all the same weapons. I'm going to do the 8 last cannon shots first.
Yeah.
To react.
Yeah, I'm going to be annoying and make you have to do this separately because I will.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, actually, no. Scratch that. I've changed my mind again. I'm not going to react.
No?
I'm going to let you just do it.
3 to hit with last cannons.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you want to still?
No. It's fine. I've already said. Okay. No, it's fine.
2s. Okay, that's 8 last cannons. Wounds.
And then do you want to do the heavy bolters at the same time?
Yep.
Just because
Heavy bolters.
all that's into the same pool.
That's more appropriate. Twin linked. Okay, all right.
That's more appropriate for Tom's.
And then 3 to wound.
Yeah.
So 5.
All right, so I'm going to do what I did in the first time, I think it was, with the
Praetor.
Praetor. So he's going to start trying to eat some of the las cannon shots. So he's got 3+ invulnerable save, and he's got battle hardened.
Yeah.
So even if he does fail one, he kind of nullifies it.
I
So
think
that's
you're doing all right so far.
4 of the 8 las cannons. He's failed 1, so that's 6
got
done.
2 left.
So 2 left.
Okay, so he's got 1 wound left.
No, he's got 2 wounds left. He's got 4 wounds total, and he gained.
Oh, you did. You're right. Yeah,
I did it.
Sorry.
And my turn. So this final wound from the last cannon, I'll just dump it on the chain fist because nobody likes it. Oh, damn it! Nobody likes him.
Hey,
he's all
right.
good. Now I've got to do 8 heavy bolters. So
5 heavy bolt shots.
5 heavy bolters. See, again, I'm giving you far too many.
You are. Yeah.
So these, I'm just going to roll them all at once. They're going to be 2 pluses, just generically on the unit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah,
So.
nothing.
Just the Praetor's lost 2 wounds to las cannons. Love that guy.
Missiles. We're going to load into the Fire Drakes. The Pyroclast. 10 shots, 3 to hit. Drop 2, so 8 hits. 2s to wound. So 6. Armor saves.
Yep, so 6 2-up armor saves.
Don't roll of that.
Don't be starting to say that, because that's when it happens.
Sorry, mate.
No, we're all good. Oh, no,
one.
we do. One eats it. So
Is that one? Yeah.
Get rid of that guy.
Next up to fire is the Scorpius. The main target is the Fire Drakes. I know I can't pin them, but it's the AP2 that counts, hopefully.
You'll get all of them with a central hit.
And the defensive fire heavy bolters are going on the Pyroclasts.
Yep.
So the first barrage, come on baby, hits.
Very nice.
And the second one flips that way, so might just.
So you're going to get 2 because the edge of that template was hitting those 2.
How many is that total?
2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. So it'd be 9 total.
5, need 4.
Damn.
So 2's to wound.
Oh, God.
Okay, so that is quite a few breaches.
Oh, that's not nice.
So 4 armor saves you'll get to reroll. Actually, I don't know, because he's in Artificer armor, isn't he?
He is an Artificer armor.
So
yeah.
I think because they're not all of the same, I'm going to do some rules checking. After a bit of rules checking, yep, so the whole unit has to contain heavy to be able to reroll the armor saves.
Yeah, so this is obviously a bit of a Larry one now, because 5 breaching at strength 8 is hellish. So I'm just going to have to do those. Those 5 are just going to have to go on Fire Drakes with their... tell you what, I'm going to be clever again.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my 2 pluses. Oh, 2 pluses first.
Yeah.
Not that it matters because it's all strength 8 anyway, but 2 pluses.
1 puffs.
Chain Fist eats it, and then 5 3 pluses. It's not. Oh, another 1 puffs.
Yeah.
I'll go with. Okay. Obviously, I am fearless, so I don't need to take pinning or leadership checks because of the banner.
A few points dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heavy bolters going to lean into the pyroclasts. 3's to hit. And then 3's to wound.
That's a bit better.
3.
3.
3 2-ups.
Okay, not like this. Not like this, lads.
Dude.
Every time. Kenny gets hit shot again.
The quad rapiers, quad mortars, are going to fire incendiary round danger close. It's not ideal, and if I had the shatter rounds, I'd probably use those instead. But with what we've got, I've placed it in such a way on a hit over that base, it will hit 4. It's not going to hit the dread, it's over that on the base of the pyroclast, so it will hit 4. In a desperate bid to not hit myself, although it's minimum 12. Can you just confirm that's not 12 to the centre of that template?
No, you're okay.
Okay, I'm just over.
If you fancy taking one for the team and being a team player, Tom, I would appreciate that. You swine.
First one's okay. That's just going to hit my dreadnought.
So it goes to there, that goes. So you actually get another 3 of mine and your dreadnought.
Okay, so 7 on you, 1 on me so far.
Yeah.
From the original one again, it will.
That hits again, so it's another 4. So
11 on you.
11 on me, 1 on
my
you.
dreadnought. Right.
I thought we'd agreed you were going to be a team player and hit yourself and kill yourself. we discussed that off camera, but Tom's obviously decided not to honour that.
Right, so that's 9. 11 on you, strength 4 with shred. Okay. Thankfully,
Excited then, and
shred.
then the shred, yeah.
But you will get a 2-up save against this. Right, so 9 on you.
Roger dodge.
Got it.
Okie dokie, we need to not fail any of these because these have pinning. And we failed 1. Because of course we do.
He bites it.
Does bite it.
Do you want to do the one on me? So it'd be
certainly can be 6s.
6 with shred, yeah.
4. Come on. No, and then shred. Hey, there we go.
2 up.
Hey, and you're pinned too. Not really, because you're fearless. You're not.
So I've got a banner there, causing fear. Well, the herald causes fear. So
Yep.
-1 to your leadership.
-1, so leadership. I've got my banner there.
Within 6 of the unit. Yes, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So you've got leadership 10. So
Leadership 10 -1 is 9.
You good?
Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Come on.
Gosh. My melter contemptor is going to unload into pyroclast as well.
Yep, and I'm going to return fire. So
Yep.
pyroclasts, they've got a heavy flamer, but it can also be a melter gun. So I'm going to shoot back with my melter gun. My melters.
And the bolt pistol.
and the bolt pistol.
So 3 melter. Oh, I should have done them separately. They'll hit anyway.
Yeah, they all hit anyway, but they're all on 3s to wound me anyway.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my thing.
3's to wound. Yep.
Okay, and then I've
got your
got
invuln.
a 5+ invulnerable save, so 3 5+, 2 die.
But crucially, you still get to fire back first.
Yes, so I've got 4 shots from my melters, so they hit you on 3s.
Yep. Nice.
And then I wound you on 3s re-rolling because of Armor Bane,
You're rolling.
thankfully.
See? Yeah.
So that's 3 wounds.
5's for me. And I take 2.
Take 2. And then we've got the deadliest weapon in the arsenal, the bolt pistol.
But crucially, I'm down to 4 wounds on him.
Yeah.
As the pyroclast has spent the shooting phase reaction, the tactical squad is going to fury into them. The apothecary can't see. So it's 27 shots.
Yep.
Roll the hits off camera. I'll try and do we'll do the wounds on camera.
Yes.
We'll see you back shortly. After the volley was unleashed, it was 26 hits. I've only got 22 dice of this colour, so I will roll
4 more.
Four re-rolls out of this. Win on 4s, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do these here, that was drop die. I know, technically it's supposed to be in the count. So those do wound. 16 armour saves then, please.
Yep, I'm going to be a bit of a tramp and start taking these one at a time on my champion. So obviously he's got a... Cool. So I'll just roll the other 14 now in a big block. I mean, kind of deserve that for trying to be clever.
It's the rules, it is what it is. 3?
3.
Yeah.
So pyroclast dies.
Not the sergeant.
Not the sergeant.
The sergeant's on 1 wound.
Sergeant's on 1 wound, and my
And the champion's on 1
champion
wound.
is on 1 wound.
Cool. Oh no!
Sorry!
You tripped him up, man. Last unit to shoot is this plasma contemptor is going to shoot into the fire drakes. Does the Gravis plasma get hot? It doesn't.
I'm still moving up there.
See what happens? It hits.
Oh god.
How many is that, sir?
2. That's all 5.
5.
That's still under there.
5. 3's to wound because you're
Yeah.
3 breach.
And it would be 3 breaching because of course. Do you want to do your
Plasma blaster as well.
plasma blaster? Yeah.
2's to hit. 3's to wound. 1. No, just one
regular.
armor save.
How much do I try and push this then? Right. Praetor,
Yeah,
taking the big hits.
it's good. It's good.
Oh, it doesn't matter because
It's not strength 8.
it's not
so you don't
strength
need
8. Just a regular 3-up invulnerable. So a guy takes a wound
to. Yeah,
then.
of course. And then an armor save.
Yeah. And then 1 armor save.
Yeah,
All good. So for some reason I thought I was the Dorito one that's like strength 8.
That does mark the end of my shooting phase. Do you want to do your leadership 9?
I don't really want to, but
You'll be all right.
I will do.
It's
So leadership 9, I'm all good on a
that's good.
6, which was obviously on the Pyros who got
It took some
shot to
barons.
hell and back.
Melter Contemptor is going to charge through the terrain into the Pyroclasts. I need a 7, essentially with all the difficult terrain and +1 for the movement. Do I get lucky? Just what I need.
And I have
react?
declared that I'm going to hold the line.
Yep. Leadership 10, you good?
I'm good.
Cool.
Come on in.
And then this Contemptor is going to go into the Fire Drakes as well.
Yep, for this one, might be a bit of a waste, but I'm going to use my Legion specific reaction. So that gives me +1 weapon skill, +1 strength, and +1 attack. And then
Tasty.
at the end of the combat phase, I roll dice to see if I've punched myself in the head.
Nice, nice.
Yep.
So,
Pretty much can't fail it.
yep, they're in.
You come in, and then... Okay, so I held the line, and you ran through terrain, so you're going to be going last. So our initiative 5 champion comes on in. He's got 3 attacks, because you don't get an extra attack because he's got a Paragon Blade with specialist weapon. So I'm weapon skill 6, so I'm hitting you on 3s.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Can
It's
do it.
not Mastercraft, I just need that 6 again.
Yeah.
Negatory.
Strength.
Strength
yeah.
+1, so
Yeah,
strength
it's
5.
so I need 6s.
And then we go to initiative 1, I'm going to be using a Melter Bomb.
Okay, yeah.
Same time as you're doing your hits, so...
Force to hit, you weapon skill 5? No, your-
majority of weapon skill is going to be 6, because of the champion, so you're on 5s to hit me.
5s to hit. 2 hits.
2s.
2s. See, it's only 1 can die.
Wow, yeah.
What you're going to do?
It's going to be the Pyroclast.
Of course,
that
yeah.
eats poo.
Melt bomb.
Melter Bomb, so from the Pyroclast, hits, and now it's 2d... No, it's just d6, isn't it? But it's arm...
It's armor bane. So
Armor
you
bane,
rerolled
so
it.
I get
wounds anyway, yeah.
and then it's if it goes through, it's d3,
D3,
wounds.
yeah. It goes through.
And then it's d3 wounds.
2.
Two.
So I'm down to 2, and I kill that guy.
Yep.
Into this combat, I've probably oversold myself. I need 5s to hit because of your unique reaction, which is pretty tasty. 4 attacks, 5s to hit. 2 hits. 2s to go. Yep, okay.
Okie dokie. So, 2
2 lots of brutal 3.
so 3 ups on him. He nearly made it.
Nearly.
And then just another fire
Another
drake.
fire drake.
Again, he teased me with the idea of potentially surviving. So then I
Pile
pile
in. And time to yeet a dreadnought.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see if
Yeah,
this actually happens.
yeah.
So, got my Drake Master. He's got 3 attacks base, +1 because of my special reaction, which gives me 1 extra attack.
Nice, a tasty reaction.
And then I've got my Praetor, who has 4 attacks base, +1.
Yeah, you were like, that's all right, it's not that, but like, Salamanders aren't that good. I'm seeing a side to Sally's.
It's better when there's actually a table of them.
I was trying to say.
I know. So I'm weapon skill 6. My Praetor is weapon skill 7, so it's still 3s anyway. His Warlord trait gives me Hatred Traitors, so 3/3 rolling.
Yes.
Thankfully.
That's 1 dead dreadnought.
And then
3s again.
they would ordinarily be 3, so I'm strength 8, but my reaction gives me +1 strength as well, so the strength's 9, so it's 2s.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's, would you like to make 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 18 invulnerable saves?
You've also got a Power Fist.
Yeah,
I'll try.
Tell you what, I'll put the Power Fist in
Hang
anyway.
on.
This is my moment of glory. I'm not going to let you take this away from me.
You just want to roll some dice to hit.
This is the time I've rolled some dice to actually hit a wound, so I'm keeping this. So the Fisto, he's got 4 attacks, so 3 base, and then obviously +1.
Yeah.
And then,
anyway.
Strength 9 goes to 10. Strength 8 goes to 9, so 2s again. So that's 50.
So that's 22 in total wounds.
22. Yeah, 22 invulnerable saves.
I've only got 5 left. I'll do 5 at a time. So the first 5.
Okay, cool.
I've got 1 left.
Yeah, cool.
And he's dead.
There we go. We have the consolation prize. Of course, the dreadnought is potentially now going to blow up, which is awkward.
How far do I go? 2 inches, but
So
it
you
clips.
get me basically.
So 3 guys, yeah.
Yeah.
2s. That's all 3. But technically, do they 1 at a time? 'Cause if you lose him, you're not fearless.
Well, I suppose I'll start with the Praetor.
Yeah. It's okay. So he's got 1 wound left.
My Drake Master.
All right. Okay.
So naturally, the Praetor eats a little bit of shrapnel on the way through.
Nice.
So
That's a nice reaction, Matt. I like it.
yes, but now at the end of the phase, I now need to roll 3 dice. Again, I technically need to do this 1 at a time because it's per model.
Okay.
That's just a rogue dice.
Yep.
So on him,
In the
well, luckily, the trade count, good, because it's on a 6. I
Oh,
take
no, you got to take that out.
the fire rate leader and then the Centurion. So he now takes a wound.
He's down to
1.
1.
Yeah, because he's just a regular Centurion. He's got 2. So
right.
not too
Consolidate.
happy with that. So consolidation. I mean, I'm going to have to move that, I'm afraid. I'm going to waddle kind of this way up to here. Yeah, so over here, Dreadnought. I am now initiative 5 because 4. Sorry, yes, 4.
Right.
So we're going at the same time.
Yep.
I'll let you go first, Sean, with your Tom, with your attacks.
Sergeant, 5s to hit, no hits.
Right, so Dreadnought, 3s to hit, 2 hits.
Yep.
I've got the union mandated 1 miss.
No. Crucially, I still lost by 1 though. So.
Well, no, because you've got your crack.
Okay,
grenades.
so there's 1 less crack grenade.
Yeah, so there's now 4 crack grenades.
Wounding on
5.
5s.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
you did lose by 1.
Least shit. Okay.
Okay.
And the Death Guard turn 3, you wrap up. That wasn't as an effective turn, but I have nullified your Pyroclast, so crucially, I've got rid of 1 more of your scoring because he's no longer scoring.
Yeah, no, and you've also heavily neutered the
Fire Drakes.
the Fire Drakes, which was my kind of brick that had a good chance of letting me be scoring.
No one scores it again, so it doesn't move. Depending on how Martyn's turn goes, he could score himself 3 points and move it into his objective, into his deployment away from me. And you got attack squad there, you got attack squad there. So it could turn around. I'm interested to see how it goes.
Yeah, so it's not been a brilliant 2 turns for the Salamanders. There's not a lot left, so I don't really have a lot of choices here. So Dreadnought, I just turned it around to fire some multi-melters and melters into this Land Raider, maybe get rid of some of the las cannon shots. They've stood still because I don't want to give the
anything a reaction.
anything a reaction in this bubble, basically. The only thing I have done is I've moved the Rhino over there, just to get a multi-melter shot onto the Scorpions. It's Scorpii here. Again, not particularly optimal, but sat over there with the current state of the token. It's not moving. They don't have the ability to actually impact what's happening here. And if the tactical squad came out over here, they're just going to get las cannoned and potentially charged by Terminators they can't fight. So they're going to eat. They're probably going to die to the missile launchers next turn, regardless. But it just potentially gives me a little bit of something.
Nice.
And that's it. Yeah.
A little bit of shooting to do then.
Yeah. Emphasis little. Dreadnought is going to fire at this.
I will shroud.
You'll shroud. So 2 shots from my Gravis.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. As I said, union mandated 1 miss per roll. And the fist. Okay, so all of them hit.
6s on 2.
2d6. We can't go as badly as it did last time, surely.
No, you're good.
So we've got 1 pen.
Second one.
It can go that bad. So second one is nothing. Third one is
pen.
pen. So 2 penetrating hits.
2 5-ups. No, one goes through.
Okay, d6.
Yeah!
Hey!
How far, sir?
Oh! Okay, now I need the union mandated one. Oh,
Jesus, mate.
Why do you hate me, game?
It's going to hit me as well, so we'll top this up and get back to you. That was a fairly cataclysmic explosion. How many does it hit?
So I get 4 of your
Tactical
squad.
2s.
So on 2s. So all 4 of them are
4.
wounded.
3s. So I take a wound.
You do?
Well, I lose 1. I'm taking a pinning check because it's from a hit from an explosion. You don't necessarily need to take a wound. It's only a hit from an exploding vehicle.
Okay, all 3 of my Terminators are going to get hit.
Okay. I just don't know what I was hunting. There's dice out there. Just 2.
So it's on 2, so I'll just...
Yeah, man.
I guess technically I'll have to do it on the Drake Master first.
He's okay.
And then Drake Master
He's
again.
okay.
He's all good.
Cool.
And then it
one
also
on the dread.
does hit the Dread.
3 on the dread? No.
No.
Okay. So I've got a pinning check to make.
Yes, and I do cause fear.
I'm stubborn by an objective thanks to Heart of the Legion.
You are.
I'm within my banner to the tactical squad.
You are.
So I'm leadership 10.
Okay.
Watch me roll high. Oh. No. Okay.
No. Okay.
I'm not pinned, but I do lose 1.
But you do lose 8 guys, so yeah. Pintle-mounted multi-melter going into
Side.
the side. So
shroud.
it hits.
4.
It is 4s.
The glance. Okay.
Good. The final thing, I do still have my 1 Volkite Marine. And I might just sacrifice his life to shoot at your tactical marines.
I've used both my reactions anyway.
Oh, okay, so he's going to fire his 5 shots into your tactical marines. So hitting on 3s.
Yep. Okay, 2 hits.
Yep. And then winning on 2s.
Yep. Dude. 3 up.
I get a defilgrate.
Yeah, do your defilgrate. So.
Oh, so yeah, you get.
So 3 up against the defilgrate.
Okay.
And then I get a 4 up
4
in
up.
Vong because I've got an apothecary and by a. Yeah.
Cool. Good chat. So only 1 chance to declare. Terminators are going to go into the tactical squad, try and clear them off.
You are in terrain.
I am in terrain.
So what's that? 4 on dice, maybe?
Yeah, because it'll be like a 2 and then -2.
Minus 2 to that, yeah. Cool. See what the result is. That was it. You saw the 1.
Yeah, I saw the union mandated 1.
And I will hold the line. Leadership 10, stubborn by the old objective. So you get 1 less attack from things.
Okie dokie.
Champion v Dreadnought fight. Champion going first.
Yep, so 3 attacks.
3's to hit.
3's to hit.
That was it.
Now I need 6s for the power rates.
No.
Nope.
Contemptor, 3 attacks.
5's to hit.
5's to hit. No.
Good.
Slapping each
that was
other
a good chat.
Good boy.
We'll save that one to the end,
Yeah,
just because. So we'll go over and we'll do the I just roll straight through this one. So initiative 4, so you can do your. Do you want to do your 2 attacks with
Your turn, buddy. You go with your
Okey-dokey.
Contemptor. 3 attacks.
So 3 attacks.
3's to hit. Man.
Okay.
2 dead.
Finally, we managed to get more than
2
one.
dead.
So 2 get squished.
Sergeant hits back on 5s. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Need a 6. Ooh,
Hey,
not rend.
and it's a rend, so 5 up in run.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
So 2 cracks this time.
Yep.
3's, no, 5's to wound, nothing. So I
nothing.
lost
by 2, because I killed 2.
Oh yeah, you saved the wound, didn't you? Yeah,
I
sorry,
did,
so
yes.
5s.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh my gosh! We've done it! We did it, boys!
How far? So I get 9. You don't get.
I don't get 9.
No. So
You're running. You're speedy.
that was just the initiative. How far? 4. Into the ground fight in the middle. I've got 4. So after some pile-ins, I've got 4 mooks. The sergeant's in and the apothecary are in. They just can't balance where they are. I'll do 4 mooks first. 5's to hit. I don't want these to hit that much. But I'll take it. 4's to wound. Oh my god.
Okay.
2 armor saves.
I'll do this on the
Luke.
the Drake Sergeant. Yeah, he's all good on his
Yeah.
2s.
So the sergeant, 1 hit.
Yep.
No. And then the apothecary gets 3 attacks, the 2 base, and then a combat weapon, and nothing.
Okay. Right. I'll breathe a slight sigh of relief. So,
Now you yeet me.
well, maybe again. So, I'll do my Terminators at the same time, basically.
Yeah.
In fact, I could do all of them at the same time because you don't have multiple wounds,
I
do
don't
I?
know.
And they all hit 3s and
Yeah.
with rerolls. So, so 4 attacks from my Praetor, 3 attacks from my the
Drake
Terminator Sergeant,
yeah.
and then 2 attacks from the Herald.
No, 3 attacks.
Oh, 3 attacks, yeah.
They get 3 base.
He's a Centurion, isn't he? Yeah. So I'm rolling these. Oh, that's a scatter dice. Always any time you go into the bag, it's a scatter dice. So obviously I'm rolling these all at the same time because I'm a higher weapon skill than you, and I'm strength 8 or 9 or whatever, and they've all got hatred. So 3's re-rolling.
Thankfully.
Thank God for the 3's re-rolling.
Yeah, right.
Blimmin' heck.
So you've hit with 5 so far.
5 so far.
3's.
All
6,
hit.
7. Yeah.
And then 2's just to slap you into next week, basically.
So how many is that total?
Oh no.
There's a few 1s there, man.
There's 4 ones there, in fact.
So 6 dead.
So 6 guys get smacked.
6 are dead. So I've lost by 6, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm sticking around.
Cool.
Just take some models off and move some models up.
Salamanders Turn 3 wrap up. Obviously killed the Land Raider over there after 3 or 4 turns of fighting. The Dreadnought finally managed to make them break and run. So he's actually going to get to do something in his final turn. Over here, obviously won that combat, but stubborn. Leadership 10 because of the banner. You're stuck around. Good for me because now they can't get las cannoned or templated because you're stuck in a combat. You can't just run away from that one. That one, combat, obviously, we were stalemated. Neither of us hit each other. Well, I hit you, but I didn't wound you, and you didn't hit me. So again, nobody controls the objective, which makes it a turn 4 kind of dash to the finish line. Which is somewhat awkward because I moved my tactical squad that might have been able to do something over there. Only thing I do have to do is I've got 3 it will not die rolls to make.
Yeah.
So on the champion, nope. On the Centurion, the Herald,
Yep.
nope. It's
6 up only, is it?
it's 5 ups for the Pyroclasts and the Terminators and 6 ups for characters for some reason.
Weird.
And then the Praetor, no. Okay, so we are in the danger zone with all 3 of my cat HQs on 1 wound, but we'll see what happens.
You're hidden in combat.
I am hidden in combat, yeah.
Top of Death Guard, turn 4. Do I rally? Just, yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll just move a compulsory 4 inches. End of Death Guard, turn 4, movement. Not a great deal happened. The Spartan moved up 6, spun on the spot, 90 degrees, bring everyone to bear on a Contemptor that's worrying, and disgorged 6 inches the Champion and Grave Warden. They moved compulsory 4 that way, which forced your reaction.
Yep, so I reacted to move away from them, just thinking that if I can get back towards the middle, if the Terminators are still alive, it forces that stalemate, essentially, potentially, if I can get the Dreadnought in.
Nice. And everyone else sat still, really. Yeah, nothing else to declare there. Last Cannons and Heavy Bolter into the Contemptor. Last Cannons first, 3s to hit. 2s to wound. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okie dokie. 3 5-ups.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 wounds remaining.
4 twin linked heavy bolter shots. All hit. 6s. 1. Dude.
2 wounds remaining.
It's like playing against myself. Like whenever I play against Sean, at least. Let me think what else I shoot at.
How does it feel to be on the other side?
Durask and his missile launchers. He did engage Protocol's destruction, so this will be +1 on the vehicle damage table, effectively almost making it AP2 without the fun. He doesn't get Sunder because that's what he gets in. He gets it Protocol's destruction instead of the Sunder rule. Against the Rhino, you're going to shroud.
So I'm going to shroud it.
10 shots, hitting on 3. Missed 4 times. 6 hits. Front armor 11, so 3s again.
Okay.
1 glance.
Right, okay. But it's dead regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
So how many, well, maybe.
One glance.
1 glance. So 1 6+ for the glance.
Cover save.
Cover save. No. And then a 5+ shroud for the glance.
Yep.
No, so definitely 1 go through.
1
and then it was
point and then 5.
5 penetrating hits. So 5. Scatter dice.
5 shrouds.
5 6-ups. So 1 for the cover, and then 4 shrouding saves. Come on, 4 5s and 6s. Oh!
It's gone.
Oh!
But I get
2 penetrating hits to see with +1 on the table. So 4.
No.
No, so it's just I need to take a pinning test because of a penetrating hit.
And emergency disembark.
And then a leadership check because it's not blown up though, has it? So I don't need to do that. So it's just that.
Just that. Scorpius, I'm going to load into the recently disembarked tactical squad. Aiming for centre mass to hit as many.
You're probably best there because 1 2 3.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Come on, hit.
Okay.
And that.
Okay, that's.
So long as it clips any part of that, I can move it.
Cool.
So 6 plus
2 4 6 7. So that's 13.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's your dice.
I'm glad you could do the maths. I wasn't looking forward to that in my head. 13 hits, wound on 2, so it's stood still, so it'll be breaching.
Oh.
So that's 11. But Jesus, yeah. So
that's the 11-man tactical squad dead.
Yeah, because you don't get fun of playing against that.
6 8 10.
You get 1 armor save to make.
Yeah, it's breaching. It's breaching 4+, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I can't even try and do it on my Artificer.
You can take this on you. No, dude. Jesus. Incendiary rounds off the quad rapiers going into the tactical squad. No line of sight with an anti box, so this will scatter full 4 inches.
It's a 5-inch template, isn't it? So you'll still get 1 of them.
Yeah. And the second barrage flips back that way.
So you still get him technically. Well, you get
2 hits so far.
2 hits, yeah.
And from the original one, I can move it. So
how far do you get to move it?
It's so long as it clips the original.
Oh, right, yeah, you'll get 2. So it'll be 4 hits basically.
4s with shred. 3 wounds with apothecary saves on this. Well, thankfully.
No. Okay.
Snap shoot some regrouped fury into the Contemptor. 9 shots. 6s. 1. I need another 6. No. Grave Warden and Champion are going to go into the Fire Drakes, or the Fire Drake, Praetor and Herald. Need a 7 on board, or on tape measure, into difficult terrain, 9 on dice. No, I just search 3.5. Into turn 4 combat for the Death Guard, we're going to do the Contemptor versus the Champion first. Champion swinging first, initiative 5, 3 hits, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, 2 hits. I think you've rolled that consistently.
I've rolled a 6 every time
on.
almost.
Yeah.
Hey, we've finally done it. We finally got a killing blow.
This is important. 5 up. No, it goes through.
And it's D3.
Yep, D3.
Big roll. Oh, he's done it. He had 2 wounds left.
It goes kaboom. How far does he go kaboom?
Oh, don't want to roll this now. Oh no, why me?
That gets quite a bit, I think. Let's measure that up.
Yeah.
That's quite a cataclysmic explosion. So it gets all my tactical squad, so 3 on the tac squad.
Okay, so on 2s.
Just 2, so 3 ups. That's okay. 5 on the Death Shroud squad. 2s again.
All of them.
This won't. So I'll take these on the Death Shroud, not on the Centurion.
Oh, so you get to re-roll.
No, it's because if I took it on the Centurion, it didn't.
He could die, yes, of course, because they got battle hardened.
So 2 ups. So that is 1 on 1 wound. I'll take it on him.
Yep.
1 Grave Warden.
Okay, Warden.
Yeah.
There's wound.
This will instant death it. It's okay. And then
My
on your champion.
Do my champion.
In the trade account. No?
And then the Praetor and friends.
Oh,
2.
2.
Oh, don't.
Where are you going to allocate it? Where are you going to do it?
No, I'll do it on the.
You've got to do it on him, haven't you? Surely.
Well, I guess the question is, can 2 characters be in a unit together, basically? Because if they.
For the purposes of this, yeah, we'll say they can.
No, but what I'm thinking is, if I take it on the Fire Drake and he dies,
Yeah.
and then I'm left with just the Herald, he's not making a unit line.
But he himself will.
Oh, he himself counts as line.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do it on the Drake Master then, obviously.
Fine.
And then the second one is fine, yeah, because that was a 6 which bounced into a 1.
Yeah. So that goes boom.
I'm just going to go calm my nerves a little bit now.
Martyn consolidated champion that way. It was a bit of deliberation because there's not much more effectiveness within my or yours
Yeah.
be achieved.
I was just trying to see if I could be clever and do something to ensure I get the point, but Tom's cleverly still managed to move his Death Shroud into 3 inches, so
Denial range.
denial range, and the champion on 1 mood isn't going to do anything against
Where they're
Chosen
all
Warriors.
chosen warriors, yeah.
Yeah.
Into the attack squad versus Fire Drake and Praetor and Herald. 5s. Nothing.
Cool. Praetor first, so now I have to do these separately. Well, I'll do the Praetor and the Centurion together. The reason for that is that the Fire Drakes get a native reroll 1s as part of their profile.
Nice.
But I don't have hatred anymore because you didn't make your charges. Because again, you're not a team player, so. So 3s. Let's see, it matters.
Yeah, there's only 3 hits there, but it's enough to kill.
2s to squish you.
That's 2 dead.
2 dead, and then my Drake Master, my Fire Drake leader, gets 3 attacks.
Rerolling
1s.
Yeah. I think it's a dead squad. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Right. Phew.
And a Death Guard final turn. Didn't go great. There's certain things I think Martyn can do to possibly score on your final turn.
I think
We'll see.
yeah.
You still got a Contemptor that can still put some hurt out. Oh, you got 2 Contemptors actually.
I do, yes.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting on what it can be pulled. But as turns go, I did kill some things, but I wasn't ever really going to do much in there, was I? If I'd have made that charge, it could have gone the other way.
Yeah, that would have been a bit of a one. Even though they're weapon skill 4, they would have been attacking at the same initiative because you're going into. Oh no, you've got grenade harnesses, don't you?
No, they're chain fists, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh yeah, the chain fists. Yeah.
And
So
he would have initiative 1 as well.
that probably would have made a difference.
Yeah,
just because even though you're hitting on 5s, you would have just forced invulnerable saves, which I've only got 1 wound on a couple of my characters.
Still.
But yeah, 3 tactical marines aren't going to do it.
No. Let's see what the final turn for Salamanders brings.
Salamanders turn 4 movement. We had a bit of a debate off camera because I moved the Contemptors forward, but no matter where the Contemptors would go, he would end up closer to the objective. So I didn't have any way to pull him off of the objective, essentially, because he was already contesting it, and nothing that I moved in that quadrant could have stopped him, because if I moved him closer, they could move. If I moved them, they could move, and so on and so forth. So we think it's probably going to end in that objective not being scored again.
Who knows?
But I could have an absolute worldie of a shooting phase and end up and combat with the contenders, and I could end up doing some big damage.
I reacted to this contender moving.
You did, yes. Sorry, yeah.
5 inches that way. That was movement, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah. First shooting I'm declaring is my Volkite against the Death Shroud.
Yep.
This really is just sort of last chance saloon, put as much fire as I can, maybe chip a wound off. So hitting on 3s. Now
4.
Now I decide to hit. And then wounding on 2 still.
Yep.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. 2s.
The next shooting
Melter?
we can just roll straight through this. Yeah, so multi-melter and the melter from the Contemptor into your Death Shroud. So multi-melter,
Twin link.
thankfully.
Yep.
And then the melter.
Yep.
And then 2s.
Yep.
So that's 3. Obviously, you've got a 4+ because you're
5 up. 5 up.
5
and
up Tartarus.
So 1 is on 1 wound because they're all battle hardened.
Yep.
So I'll just move that around to that one.
Yup. Okay. Then the next Contemptor, he's going to use his heavy flamer.
Template off, we found it. Gets 4.
Gets 4 there.
Yep. Special Salamander Fire Breath.
Yeah, so strength 6, so 2's the wound. Obviously, you get to re-roll your saves because you're.
No.
Oh, you're not heavy, are you?
Not
You're
Tartarus.
No, so it's 4 wounds.
2s.
And then the Gravis autocannon, all hits. And then 2s. Say all wounds.
3 armors.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. So the absolute worldie of a shooting phase hasn't transpired.
Bolt pistol.
I'm not going to get fired by your. I don't have many wrinkles on my brain, but it's not quite that smooth.
I tried.
It's a fair effort, fair cop.
Into the charge phase.
Yeah, so last chance saloon. It's probably like a 12, so I'll just roll the dice and see what happens. It's definitely not that.
Not far enough.
it's certainly not a 6. 5 on the dice +1. So I'll charge that one. You know what? Actually, at this point, I'm not gonna charge that one because that one didn't make it. Only reason for doing that is if I charged him, he's only got 2 wounds. You'll get to Overwatch. You do have
hand flamers here.
power sides as well, which can be rending.
I've got melt bombs as well.
And melt bombs. And judging on how my explosion dice have been going with 6s and 5s, I would hit my squad, kill him, and then you'd get some more points. So I think at this point, I think that's probably.
You calling it there, are you?
Yeah, I think it's probably game over because I don't think there's no value in doing that. I just potentially award you Warlord kill and then some more points. Not that I think there's going to be a particularly close game.
Good game, sir.
Good game.
There we have it. That is the end of our bloodbath.
Our reenactment of the
Drop
Site Massacre.
For those who want to know, it was a Death Guard victory. I scored main objectives first and second turn.
Yep.
Netted me 1 point for the first turn, 2 points for the second turn. I also got last man standing
And break
the ranks for destroying the Spartan.
Yep.
Whereas can Fire Drakes take a Spartan as a dedicated?
Yeah, they can. So I made a bit of a mistake. I had my Spartan and my regular Land Raider as heavy support choices because I thought I might need to put someone other than those units back in them later on. So I kind of gifted you, I suppose, a little bit that.
The way Break the Ranks is worded is if Martyn had bought it as a dedicated transport, you have to destroy the whole unit. So I'd have had to kill the Fire Drakes in that first turn as well. So
which ain't happening. But it's one of those things where you also took the heavy support squad down to a single model. It was purely the fact that I passed my leadership check, because break their ranks also impacts fallback and stuff. So
I had a very powerful first turn. That's so standout moments was the first turn, that one las cannon into the side and blowing it up of the spot. And I've had it done to me, and yeah, I'm sorry.
It's good.
You're playing the SLS Heresy.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke at before we started playing that one of the things we like about Heresy, both of us, is the random chance aspect, and you know that encapsulated it perfectly. You know, one hit, you fail the initial penetration roll on a Sunday, you get a 6, and then you follow up with an immediate 6. It's just sort of
how it rolls,
it's the way the cookie crumbles. But you know, as you said, you got the objective, as you guys will have seen, turn 1 and 2. But then because it moved into the middle, it kind of brought me back into the game, because it then
it didn't run away.
It got bogged in my
Until
2 blocks of 2+ multiple wound units, and it sort of just
took me
bogged
ages
it down.
to kill the pyroclasts with a lot of firepower. I was lucky, or you were unlucky with the explosion result, weren't you? Of the Land Raider.
Yeah.
And did the Contemptor do some work when you blew it up as well?
Yeah. So, again, one of the themes of the game, as you will have seen, is aside from my rolling 1, at least 1 on every single dice
every
roll.
Time. It's roughness.
Every time I blew something up or killed something, it exploded and did damage to me. And every time you blew something up and would have hurt you, you rolled like a 1 or a 2 for the range. The few things I did blow up, but yeah.
It was a good game. I appreciate it. Thank you
it
for
was.
coming
It was
on.
great. No, I appreciate you having me. It was
welcome back anytime, buddy.
It was a good laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. There's always stuff we get wrong. Let us know in the comments below. It's appreciated. Members, again, they get early access to videos as early as we can edit in real life. It's not always as much as we try and make it a priority, it's not always possible with wives and children. Patreon, again, if you feel generous, it's appreciated. Affiliate links for attrition and Colourforge sprays, very good. I'm doing this off the top of my head. Do you have an Instagram at all?
I don't. I'm a little bit of a hobby cultist. I've kind of kept to the shadows, but now I've exposed myself. So.
You are out there.
Yeah. To the 6 people that are going to watch Salamanders they get pummeled.
It's the first time I've had Salamanders.
Yeah, I think it is from having watched the channel. It's the first time I said. The guys haven't had a great track record against guests, so I thought I'd bring the Salamanders on and give you a little bit of a soft shoulder.
No, I appreciate it, buddy. Again, welcome back for a rematch whenever you feel like it.
I appreciate it. That'd be good laugh.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Let us know. We'll see you in the next one.